couldn't sleep. I didn't keep you up with my gaming, did I? Not too loud. Good, good. I always worry when I'm being a bit too loud whenever I'm playing games. You know, like after you go to lay down. I'm glad I wasn't. But if that's not what's kept you up, then what's got you unable to sleep, love? That brain of yours giving you trouble again. It's always racing. Is there anything that I can do that might help? Alright, love. I'll go make you some lavender tea and can try and help calm that racing mind of yours. You just stay here and I'll be back in a jiffy, okay? Okay. There we go. One for you. And one for me. It's good, huh? See, I told you that I'm getting better at making it the way you like it. I've been practicing. Not bad. Helping you feel more relaxed. Good, good. Hopefully when you're done, you'll be able to get some rest. In the meantime, how about I tell you about my day? If you'd like to hear about it, that is. Yeah. Alright, well, I started out with... So, I made these overnight oats last night, and I put, like, cacao nibs and some salted caramel and this, like... I don't even know. It's some kind of yogurt, but it tasted so sour. But it was good. Like, it all kind of came together. So that was nice. That was different. Then I decided to go for a little walk. And it was really nice. Really peaceful. I went super early. So it was nice to watch the sunrise. So, I couldn't help but wish that you were there with me. I might just have to wake you up next time I decide to take an early morning walk. And we can watch the sun come up together. That's true, actually. Probably not a good idea. You're not much of a morning person, are you? Besides, I don't like disturbing your sleep anyways. Lord knows you need as much of it as you can get. When you can get it. Right, I'll continue. So, once I got back from my walk, I began work for the day. Work was actually pretty smooth today. I managed to get so much done. And I only have a few projects left now. Although, those deadlines are like... They're that far away that I don't have to worry about them. No, they're not anytime soon, so I have some time to relax and be a little lazy, procrastinate, you know. You always say that. I know, I work a lot, but it's what I love to do, you know? As stressful and, well, draining as it can be sometimes, I still enjoy it. I don't think that'll ever change if I'm honest. But yes, you are right. I should take more breaks for myself every now and then. Well, anyways, other than that, I went to the shop and I found those little snack bags that you like so much. And before you ask, yes, I did buy some for you. No, you can't have them now. You need to sleep. Don't pout. You can have all you want tomorrow. Promise. You finished with your tea? Alright, let me just take that in, put it aside. You still don't think you're tired enough to sleep? Come here, my love. Cuddle close to me. Oh, there you go. That's nice. No, don't apologize. It's okay. I get it. Your brain's just running too fast for you to keep up with. It's not your fault. Shh, just try and relax in my arms. Okay, close your eyes for me. Just lay your head on my chest. Listen to my heartbeat. Relax your shoulders. Relax. There you go. Unclench your jaw. Focus on your breathing. Slow and steady, like this. In and out. Good. Very good. Just like that. That's it. I can tell that you're more relaxed, but still not enough for you to sleep, is it? Oh, I didn't think so. That's alright, baby. Just keep your eyes closed, okay? Just keep your body relaxed against mine. I've got you. You want me to just talk to you? I suppose you do always enjoy hearing me ramble about things. No, there's nothing wrong with it. I think it's pretty adorable, actually. How enthusiastic you are about hearing about anything. You just want to hear me talk. Even if you don't always know what I'm talking about. I know. I'll always be happy to ramble to you whenever you'd like. And I would gladly listen to you ramble in return. Oh, right then. Where should I start? Just trying to think of all the things, the random things that I've picked up recently. Okay, did you know that flamingos' pink color actually comes from the algae and the shrimp that they eat? Like, they aren't actually naturally pink. I was a little surprised myself, but then again, I guess it makes sense. Oh, and some of the lakes where flamingos live are toxic, like to most other animals, but for flamingos, they've adapted enough to thrive in those lakes. Well, that last part was, I know this from my days of randomly scouring the internet. I've learned a lot of facts the last few months. Mostly about animals, but what can I say? I just love animals. It's very interesting to learn about them. Another one, off the top of my head, is that sea otters, so they will wrap themselves in seaweed quite often and hold hands while they sleep. So they avoid drifting out to sea or like losing each other. It is super cute. Like looking at the pictures and stuff, I swear my heart melted a few times. I'll have to show you some pictures later. You kind of remind me of a sea otter. Yes, it's a compliment. I think you're cute, and I mean, you do like cuddling me at night. Well, when you do manage to get some sleep, that is. Another one that I really like is, have you heard of pebbling? So, it's often done by penguins as a sort of like courting ritual. So they'll go out of their way to find the prettiest rock that they can, and then they will give it to the penguin that they want to mate with. Yeah. It's not uncommon among other animals either. Or people, for that matter. Different items, of course, but still, like, the same ritual. Yeah, well, I'm starting to think that all those little gifts and crystals that you gave me, that was your way of pebbling. Am I wrong? Oh, don't be embarrassed. It's adorable. Okay, and I've always loved all the things you've given me. Oh, I still have a good few sitting on my desk. Yes. I like having them there. So I can look at them every day and just be reminded of you. It's cheesy, but it's true. And speaking of your interesting crystals, I wanted to tell you about some of the crystal facts that I've learned. Well, I know how much you like them, so I figured I'd teach myself a thing or two. Yeah, of course I did. You should know by now I'd do anything for you. Learning about one of your interests is just the beginning. Oh, one thing that I found interesting that I didn't know, apparently, one of the main ingredients in drywall is gypsum, which is a type of crystal. Now, I guess that shouldn't be much of a surprise. I'm pretty sure we use crystals for lots of materials. Exactly. Another thing I enjoyed looking into is chalcedony. It's considered its own thing, but it's actually like a variety of quartz. Like, the only difference is the molecules are much finer than the ones in standard quartz, so it gives it like a much smoother texture for the most part. Oh, and chalcedony is believed to help with allergies by a few. It seems I'll have to get you some, next time you're getting the sniffles. What else have I learned? What else can I ramble about? Oh, so, I recently went to London. So I learned a few new things this time around I didn't know before. Yeah. So there's this really affluent place in London. Like, it's really fancy. I can't remember the name of it. I think maybe it's like Belgravia on Knightsbridge, something like that. And it's super fancy. Like, it has all of these townhouses that look really similar, like the classic London townhouse. And, well, first of all, these houses are all painted a very specific shade of magnolia, so like they all look the same. It's really fancy, and a lot of famous people have lived around there. But before, in like Tudor times, it was called the Five Fields, and it's where like Henry VIII would go hunting, and to get through to the Five Fields, you'd have to cross something called Bloody Bridge. Well, it's called Bloody Bridge because it's where like highwaymen would wait and prey on people. It wasn't even a bridge, like it was just a plank of wood that would go over to the other side. It was just really like so many of the really fancy places in London used to be really bad, dodgy places. And there's a museum there next to London Bridge called the Clink. And I don't know if you know this, but a jail is sometimes colloquially known as the Clink. And that's because that was the first jail in London. Yeah. I'm really glad that you enjoy hearing me talk about these things. It feels so rare to find someone who genuinely is interested in what you have to say. I'll always appreciate that about you, like how genuine you are. Of course I appreciate you, baby. I'll never stop appreciating you. Your kindness, creativity, your lovely voice. It always seems to hypnotize me. A beautiful smile that always warms my heart. How you care so much about me and always take time out of your day just to ask me how mine was. Like every little thing about you just seems to draw me in more and more every day. Can't seem to ever get enough of you. Are you finally getting more tired? Good, just keep your eyes closed. Focus on your breathing, like before. In and out. In and out. In and out. It's alright. I've got you. Just let yourself